A cultural rebel is somebody who doesn't follow the stereotypical trends of society, someone that goes against the grain, who does stuff unexpected, and is constantly defying people's traditional expectations. I think that the term cultural rebel is not being used properly in context of Taco Bell's marketing. They don't really want cultural rebels. They just want people to buy their product. It's like they're not like doing anything that's like counterculture movements. Like there are a lot of like groups of people like goths and hippies that were doing counterculture movements throughout history, and I don't really think people would say that Taco Bell is particularly catering to those groups of people who are doing a lot of counterculture, but that is personally my opinion, and maybe other people disagree. I mean, obviously, Taco Bell's marketing itself disagrees. Like, I don't think Taco Bell is doing anything specifically interesting with any of its stuff. Like, there are restaurants that are like supporting different protests and stuff like that, and I don't think Taco Bell is one of them. At least nothing stands out in mind with recent history. I'll look up and see if there's anything. I'll put it like over here. I don't believe that there has been. I think if Taco Bell was looking to expand, or since it is looking to expand globally, I think that the things that Taco Bell should try their best to keep consistent is, I think, their menu and price range, I guess, for um, a country, because like obviously economics in every country are going to be different, so it's a little bit complicated to say that they should for sure do one thing or another. But like, I think it's possible to do counterculture in other cultures. You just have to actually pay attention to the consumers that you're targeting. It's like not that hard, I don't think. I mean, granted, if you think of it as like globally, Taco Bell's trying to do this and manage it differently, but there are local managers in each country of Taco Bell that could figure it out for their region. I think menus should stay consistent. That way, if anyone's traveling internationally, they can go to Taco Bell and just know that they can get food. I think it's crazy that they mentioned that they tried to open a store in Mexico. Of course, Mexico is not going to be a place that Taco Bell is going to thrive. I mean, they already have Mexican food. Why would they want to eat Taco Bell, you know? Like if they wanted to, they wanted to do like a Taco Bell like restaurant, I guess they could do American food in Mexico, and maybe that one would do better. But I think that's kind of what McDonald's does, and I'm pretty sure McDonald's already has a strong foothold in Mexico. So I definitely think price tiers can work well, especially in different countries. But I think that the tiers variety might have to grow or shrink depending on a country's economy. Like, and they might have to be even more variety because of such great wealth disparity in a lot of countries. You just have to like make sure that it represents the country that you're trying to establish the restaurant chain in. I think if Taco Bell wants to keep innovating and being exciting, I think it's important to listen to what people are saying about their food. Like, I think a lot of people like their like chicken fries or whatever that they did. I think there was like a collaboration with Doja Cat, and like that worked well. But I also think it's important to not do like so many events so often, because I think that often leads to people getting kind of exhausted and tired with companies. So I think it's important to give some breaks in between really big special promotions and stuff like that. And then I think that the three metrics that measure a brand success in these foreign markets would be to track the mentions on social media like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and any of the other platforms like that. And then also the number of people who are going into your stores and making sales, obviously. I think that the difference between the number of people going to your store and the number of sales that you make is also important, because you want to know if a lot of people are coming, realizing that there's nothing they want to get, and then leaving. Um, and then lastly, I think it's important that you make sure that those people are happy with the food that they're getting, so you can send out like surveys after the fact, or for like coupons for a meal off, and then people are more likely to fill it out. But I think it's important to listen to the consumer, especially if you want to stay innovative and like on top of the curve.